Hey, hi, hello there, I'm DilyDaly-Daily, and this is the Rogue-lite Power Hour for Wednesday. Today we're playing Brotato, and I have a lot of explaining to do. So, we got Brawler. Go harvesting, I guess. So, like I said, I have a bit of explaining to do. And I guess I should start with why I'm not daily uploading this week. That is because I decided to change up my my schedule a little bit, kind of. Hang on, I gotta remember how to play this game again. Range. Because there's range damage. Range. I don't know where range, whether it actually affects my weapon. Oh, it's right there, negative 15 or 50. So that's not probably a good idea. Maybe speed, probably speed, max HP. Do speed, and then we're doing unarmed and support. Probably just get both of these, right? And then I gotta remember to like hold on to one as I go. So I can now combine, and I won't combine that until I get the right thing. Yeah, let's go like this. But yeah, I haven't been recording as often because I got a part-time job, and I also, after not uploading Monday, I kind of had the realization that I was stressing myself out on uploading a little too much. And I partly realized that because, hang on, attack speed's fine, right? Yeah. Don't want that. Support. We'll go with that. But yeah, I felt like maybe I stressed myself out a little too much on uploading on time and uploading on certain days, and I realized it's just not going to be very sustainable for it's not going to be very sustainable while juggling a part-time job and editing for my brother. So unfortunately for this week, if you watch my brother's content on top of my own, his videos will be a day late. Just for this week, I should be back on top of it. Attack speed's more important. Lifesteal is definitely important too. Speed. It's not a bad idea. I'll lock it and I'll just save. Anyway, yeah, so my brother's videos will be a day late. And I'm also really sorry about the Uma Musume upload that was supposed to be up last Saturday. That one just kind of got away from me. I didn't realize how long the recording was going to be. And so when I started combing through the footage, I was like, I could make this into multiple videos, but the whole point is to be like, this was the first, like, play session of my brother playing, Uma Musume, and so I didn't want to just, like, I didn't want to do nothing with it, you know. I wanted to use all of it, show it off. It's not an item, so, like, would I carry this? Oh, I need to keep a slot open. I'll lock that. I think I can afford to do that now. Not gonna be able to purchase this until I get other hand. Actually, no, I can combine this one. Purchase that. So now I have a slot. Okay, so it's an item. Okay, yeah. But yeah, what was I saying? The Musume video. But yeah, everything will be kind of delayed, so the usual Tuesday upload that I do for my brother will be up on Wednesday, and the Zenless video will be up on Thursday instead of, will be up on Friday instead of Thursday, and Uma Musume videos will be up on Sundays. Those will always be up on Sundays from now on. And the reason why I'm talking about this now is because I also wanted to add that anytime I'm uploading, hang on, or anytime it's a week that I upload the GameSense videos, so every 2 weeks. So this week will be a GameSense video on Friday, and there'll also be a GameSense video in 2 weeks. But on those weeks specifically, I won't be uploading every single day for Rogue-lite Power Hour, unfortunately, because I just don't have the time. I will be editing, I'll be at work, I'll be editing my brother's videos. You get the idea. And really sorry to say that. I mean, like, I want to keep uploading, I want to keep recording, but I don't have the time to be editing, recording, and doing all kinds of stuff like that when I also want to have my own time. You know, like, as much as editing, recording, and doing all this stuff is great, and I love being able to do it, I really enjoy it, unfortunately it doesn't pay the bills, and it doesn't pay the bills, and I like to have, like, a personal life with my friends and stuff, and so I don't feel like it's worthwhile to prioritize uploading and recording videos. I'll still do it. I'll do my best to. And today, this is a Wednesday video, so this is going to be a 2-hour recording. So do not worry about that. I'm keeping that format same as is. That's not changing. And then I can combine that again. So I could buy this fist and then combine. Cool. I will wait to purchase that though. What's my crit chance right now? 0. No. from? Why do I start with 1? Oh, that's from the alien, or not the alien, the weird looking head thing, right? I think that's what that's from. There we go. I gotta be a lot more careful when I'm buying those, when you start reading those descriptions. But yeah, once I get a better handle on my schedule and my timing for everything and kind of like getting a proper balance. I've talked about this before on the Sunday upload, but once I start kind of getting a better balance, I'll be a lot better at handling my uploads and my recording times. Okay. It's helpful, but not great. This is pointless. So it's this. Yeah, I start the next week with 1. Okay, yeah. So now I'll start with 25. As long as I don't purchase another one of those. I want to see if I can... Yeah, I want... I'll lock this. So I combine this. I think it's more important I get the fist, because it does more damage. It'll probably kill, too. But I have quite a few times to reroll. Range is not important. Losing a max HP wouldn't be super bad. It's just 1, so definitely good. Damn, I even crit him. But yeah, after this week, to keep it regularly, or keeping everything as a kind of to keep the schedule uniform is what I'm trying to get out. Is like I said, on weeks that I upload GameSense, those weeks will only be 3 upload weeks, so I'll upload the double times, the Sunday, Wednesday, and Saturday recordings, and then on other weeks, I will upload single player videos. Right, that's the other thing. The GameSense recordings, or GameSense videos, and single player games will be will alternate now. Both will be uploaded on Fridays. So like this week will be GameSense, next week will be single player on Friday now, and on single player days or single player weeks, I'll have daily uploads for Rogue-lite Power Hour. Because if I'm being completely transparent, it takes significantly less time for me to upload a single player video rather than editing, because editing takes a very long time to get everything right. And again, until I get my schedule and everything figured out, my work-life balance, it will always take a lot of time and a lot of effort to get right. Not getting... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I get the fist, I combine these, then combine that. I get a regular hand, combine that. And then I'll combine these. I probably could have held off on combining that, but with my attack speed increase, it's probably better. But yeah, I wanted to talk about why all of my uploads and the usual stuff has been so chaotic and haphazard lately, and that's why. Also, for my brother's videos, next week those will be back to regular schedule, so I'll be back to regular uploading Tuesday videos on Tuesday, the Zenless videos on Thursday, Iwa Musume, those will stay on Sunday. But yeah, that'll be his schedule for uploads. And also be sure to check out his streams. He streams on YouTube and Twitch. I don't care about range. My range is already non-existent. My regeneration, I don't have any regeneration. It's probably good if I get that. Harvesting's already pretty good. I think attack speed's more important. It's less opportunity for me to get hit. Lowering my overall damage. Not a good idea. I barely have any as is. HP from recovery or recoverables. That's indefinite, so it's not a good idea. This is great. The range damage doesn't affect me because I don't have any ranged weapons. Damage to a random enemy when you pick up a material. Also really good. Both of those. Ooh. That's great. And then maybe, yes, we got a hand. Yeah, nothing to save here. I would have preferred a fist, be a little bit stronger. But not complaining. Is there anything else I need to cover? I'll talk about this on Sunday too, just so keep everyone aware, everyone informed. 'Cause I know not everyone watches some of these videos, you know. Not everyone that watches the Brotato video is going to go watch Slay the Spire. Not everyone's going to watch Slay the Spire is going to watch Brotato. So I'll talk about it in both. And I'll also put a little like message in the description in case anyone wants to check it there, just so it's written out in case my audio is being weird or whatever. I don't know the whole deal all the time, so it's always kind of a crapshoot. Probably I get the overall. My luck is not great anyway, but Garden, no. Whoa. Another riposte. We can get fist. Why not? Combine. Hand. I don't have anything to mix that. Ooh, that's really good though. I might, because this is the max, or no, maybe it's not the max. I don't remember if that's the max or not. I might sell this. to grab this. Because I think I'm at the point I'd rather save and like buy items and better variants of stuff that I have. Or maybe I get rid of this. Because the harvest is good. But like 32 damage. And we get burn. No, I want to keep 2. Like I want to have at least 2 red fist 4s and 2 red hands. Or 2 hand 4s. So I'll recycle this and hope I get a purple, or like I buy another blue or something. And then I'll buy the flaming brass knuckles. And I'll lock this because it's just one more of these and I can mix into. Unless I get like a blue hand off the bat, like blue hand as is. And I think that's worth it. That might be very worth to grab that. Not right now, obviously, I don't have enough, but this might even be going better than like the gun run that we did in the first video for Brotato. Yeah, I don't remember what wave we got up to be entirely honest. It's been a while since that recording. Since that upload even. Is there anything else that I need to talk about still? Ooh, that was a decision. Ooh, that was fast way too many projectiles to keep track of. I almost died. See that? I almost died. 1 health. That would have killed me. Do I have any armor? I don't have any armor. +3 armor? What does armor give me? It's just less percentage damage. That might be a good call. But I did get a lot of money. Passive regen. Go with that. We get the black belt. And we roll around regular fist. That would have been great earlier. But now I'm looking for I guess technically I wouldn't be able to buy this until I get a purple. You know, I'll keep it there until I get something. Might be a decent call, but I still have range on the weapons. This also might be a pretty good call too. Like it goes back on my range and it reduces my knockback. But the attack speed's pretty good. And it also increases this range. So it's not a horrible idea. I should just keep trying to move in a circle. I don't know why I I don't. I lost track of my mouse just then. I was staring at the hands and I completely lost where my mouse was. I need that snake a little bit sooner than I thought to spread the burn from the burning brass knuckles. Oh, 1 second on the clock. Damn. Okay. Let's do random unless we get like 12 weapons. Did we do the multitasker last time? I don't know if we did the multitasker last time, but I'm down. Icicle, precise, elemental. See, so precises have like pierce, or maybe they don't all have pierce. Kind of feels like they have pierce. Majority, only up to 2. It looks like there. Probably just want to go like very general, or you know what? Maybe we just go like all luck. And we let kind of like what it's gonna give us, give it to us, you know? And then precise is crit chance. Not great. Not great. We're trying to look for getting a lot of bonus. Just kind of in general. Because we're gonna keep losing damage from picking up items, and we only really want to grab like 4 items, even though we can have 12. I think we go down elemental because that'll keep giving us more damage. The crit chance won't be particularly helpful right off the bat. Taser might be a good call. Let's see. I'll put another icicle. We save that. Just combine these right off the bat. Keep our damage up. And then really early on like this, it's not a big deal to only have 1 item or 1 weapon. Again, I'm trying to think. I'm almost done watching House. I think I've talked about it before in a Rogue-lite Power Hours somewhere. But I've been off and on watching House. If you don't know what House is a hospital or medical drama show. I don't really know how to describe it. Aside from like that, I guess. This is not bad. 10 health is fine. More trees is good call. But yeah, I've been watching it off and on, and finally, like a couple days ago, or I say a couple days ago, like Monday. Yes, so for me, technically yesterday, because I started this recording on Wednesday morning. By Wednesday morning, I mean like 3 a.m. ish. Keep just grabbing luck. Thief Dagger doesn't do a whole lot of damage, and again, I'm looking for elemental. Lightning Shiv. There's elemental. I go like boom, boom, boom. can't afford all that. I can't afford this, so we increase our crit chance a little bit, and we increase our elemental, which procs only when I have 3. So when I inevitably want to get rid of one of those 2, I can switch out. So the Thief Dagger is a melee, the Shiv. Seems like it's got a pretty good attack speed too. I couldn't really tell there. I think the lightning kind of just shoots out in a direction. So that might be good for like big crowds, like getting surrounded and stuff. So I might still try to keep that when I get other items and stuff. Yeah, I think my personal call is to just keep going luck on the level ups. Because when we level up, we get max HP. We have the -2 from this injection, but this is a good call. Cyber Ball. Try to get replacement for those. Alien Tongue. Yeah. I don't have any dodge chance. Max HP. Yeah, kind of just want full survivability. Or as much and full survivability as we can, because we're getting pretty high damages from these. Kind of want to limit myself to like 3 weapons. I know that's kind of not the point of the multitasker, but we also haven't been getting that many items to increase damage, so I don't want to. That's a really good item, especially for like if the Shiv attacks rather than the icicles. There we go. I don't think I need the taser anymore. Like it is a good idea in theory, but it's just not very effective comparatively to running everything else as is. I should have taken the HP. Maybe attack speed. Yeah. Again, not going for precise. Lemonade could be a good call. extra harvesting. Yeah. Forgot, can't go all the way down. Oh, you can. Weird. Forget how fast sometimes those snails are. Not a good call. Big range increases. Yeah, it's just, that's too big to pass up. Not really worth it. That's worth it. This is pointless now. That might be really good. I don't have any lifesteal, so that... I think I'll do one more reroll, and then I'll just go for it if I don't get anything good. Okay. I don't know why I did that. Small guys die in one shot to the icicle. Bigger guys take a little bit more persuading, it seems. Ooh, that was risky. Max HP. Oh, I'm locking that though. Little frog. This might be worth it. Do those two. So it's also random. So like, can I get more, like, more of those spawn over time, or? This knife is really holding me back. I might sell it for the extra 5% damage that I get. It's a lot leaving on the table. Ooh. not great to lose some range damage, but that elemental damage is definitely worth. I think dodge. Rage. Sorry. Definitely these combine up. It's just not worth, and I get the extra 5% on these. So my damage percent's already going down from, I don't even know what it was. What decreased my, yeah, the multitasker, but something else is decreasing my damage percent somewhere, or it looks like it is. So like if I, yeah, it went up by 5, but it's going down by 3 from something else. Is it this? Is this decreasing my overall? Oh no, this is increasing by 7. That's what it is. That's why it's off by a little bit. Or off like that. Not horrible. Losing attack speed with how slow these weapons already are is not great. I also don't have much attack speed to offer up anyway. Losing luck is not a great call. It's the only reason I even got these in the first place. Again, not really going for precise. Going for elemental. Not horrible. Going for like this. Go laser turret. I'll keep these. Maybe I'll get this. I'll just hold on to it for right now. I'm kind of just banking on the range on these. Oh, that hurts. Yep. Wave 10. Not as good as last time. Renegade. Plus 2 projectiles. Pierce through 1 additional target. Plus 10% for every different tier 1 item you have. Okay. You can't equip melee. Holy crap! So I can only mitigate, like... How much can I even mitigate from that? Like... Because I can only have 6 weapons, right? A tier 1 item, not weapon. SMG, it's not a bad idea. Don't love the accuracy. There's no way to really fix that either. Like, I don't remember seeing any items that were really focused on fixing accuracy. Oh, jeez. Let's try to fix the damage percent. I think the more we have, the better. You know what I mean? So maybe just like getting both of these, having as many weapons as possible is probably the best call. And it's projectile based, so just anything that will shoot projectiles. Because assume we fix the damage problem with like the 70 or however much percent damage fall off, like 78%. Assuming we can fix that, doesn't look very promising. Having a bunch of these weapons will help a lot. Yeah, do a 1 roll, 7%. What does that mean? Oh, because it's a tier 1 item. Fuck it, you know, keep that. I don't really... It is a gun. I gotta think about that. Maybe. Just keep that entire thing. I don't think we've had an explosive weapon before. So I don't know entirely if the explosive weapon will backfire on me. Like if it'll damage me back or anything. If there's any kind of splash I have to worry about. But any kind of item, tier 1 item that has any kind of value would be helpful. Sure. Plus 5% damage. So I get this, plus 5%. So right now I deal 72. Then like went up by 1. So it's 5% of this that'll go up. And I can fix my elemental. Okay. Let's try this. It's a tier 1 item, so it's not horrible to set up. Losing some lifesteal for regeneration for tier 1 items, also not a bad idea. Then I'll hold on to that. So, okay. And I know I could combine these to make them better, but right now I think having more shots is more important because we just have such a decrease in damage that if we don't yeah. Hang on. Get the levels back. Yeah, we have such a decrease on damage that the more weapons we have, like this is decreased so horribly that like the SMG, even if I upgrade it, it's not gonna increase more than 1 damage. It might increase the range and the cooldown, but that's just not worth it right now. It's kind of like if you've seen like the 20 minutes till dawn videos, it's like when I go for the double shot or fuselage upgrades, specifically because those upgrades will decrease your damage, but they'll increase your shots. So you'll go from 2 to 4, or from 1 to 2 and 2 to 4. But it'll decrease your damage by 50%, because that will decrease your damage by a percentage. So it's like how this, if I increase by 5%, this will only go up by goes up by 1, from 61 to 60. And the reason for that is because it's only taking 5% of the negative 60 and increasing that. So 5% of 60 is like point whatever, it's like point, or no, it might be 1.2 something, I think it's like that, 1.2. So it'll only increase by 1. Right, this, I want that. And then I could start mixing to then I can have the shredder. To be honest, I don't think, like, the crossbow's doing damage though. 7 is solid damage. And crit is just not doing it, you know? Because now I get increased explosion size. You get the gun increase for increased range. Like that, it just makes more sense. Probably get this. The laser gun does 16. 1.98. It just takes a while to shoot. Not by much. I mean, probably should have bought that first, and then that I probably. Yeah, there's something I want to get there. There we go. Because now it's like because of the effect of the shredder, any projectile has a chance to explode. And then because I have 2 of the shredder, it'll increase the explosion radius. And now that I have 6 guns, they'll all increase range. This is just way more effective than using the 2 crossbows. Crossbows do more damage, with 7, even with the damage decrease. But like this is working. Damage is, we're just gonna keep trying to mitigate this. Pistol's not worth it. We need shots on shots on shots. The primitive's not gonna work. The revolver's not gonna work. Actually, 4-3. That's faster than the shredder. That might be worth it. Fuse up the SMG to get the revolver. Maybe I'll just lock the revolver. Because the more I'm thinking about it, if we get the revolver, it does more damage. It's faster than the laser gun, faster than the shredder. We keep the range because we'll just be replacing a gun for a gun. But the SMG is infinitely faster than the revolver, so having an SMG might be way better off. Well, actually, no, let's do the math on this, because it's like, let's say 6 for every half second. Or like for every 0.4. And then we get 1 every 0.1. So let's just multiply the cooldown by 4. So it's for every 0.4, we're doing 4 damage. roughly. Technically, we're doing less. Because even if we multiply the cooldown by 4, that's actually more time. Yeah, I think it just makes more sense to do this right away rather than wait. And look at that, we got an SMG anyway, which is very unfortunate because now I have nothing to. Like, I could fuse these, but I want to have 2 explosive, so I'll just do this. Maybe I can get another shredder. And now the SMG does 2 damage, so that ultimately was a benefit. Would I be able to, like... Oh, it auto-fused. Oh my, that is a game changer. I know elemental damage doesn't really matter because I'm not doing elemental damage. But... it's also a level 1 item. That's 10%. Yeah, let's go like that. Okay, I did not know it'll auto-fuse. Or auto-combine. That changes my mind on a lot of what I could have been doing. And I've talked about it before, but I'm glad to actually get some confirmation from some comments on some of my earlier videos. Not earlier, but videos from last week and I think the week before. I don't remember your name off the top of my head, but you might be watching this. I really appreciate the comment. I appreciate the engagement, and I appreciate you watching the videos. What I was thinking about doing, and I'm going to probably do this soon, is I'm going to start making playlists for all of the regular Rogue-lite Power Hours. So like all the regular Rogue-lite Power Hours, so every usual 1 hour power hour will be in a playlist. All of the double times will be in a separate playlist. All of the bonus powers, so like anything that goes over the regular 1 hour by a significant margin, will be in a separate playlist. All of the single player videos will be in a playlist, and all of the Game Sense recording or videos will be in a playlist. And the luck damage. Keep just trying to fix the damage. This is annoying. SMG, try to fix that. Or not fix, but like I didn't want to get the item that was right here, the add luck minus damage. That's just not worth it. This could be worth it. So what happens if I don't have a slot like this? It just won't let me buy. Okay. And then I could combine and then buy this, but then I'd be banking on whether or not I get a laser gun or a revolver or a shredder. I'd rather not have to guess. Sure. No, definitely not. There's a shredder. That'll auto fuse. Medical gun, definitely not. Adding medical to replace. Should just medical at 1 do anything? No, I'd have to have 2, and then that would get rid of explosive, or it would. Actually, it wouldn't get rid of explosive. I'll just have to fuse up the gun and then buy the medical gun, right? 0.7. I'd have to like, I have to really pay attention and like time out everything properly to get that to work. So I'd rather not. Explosive damage. It's another tier 1 item, is it not? Does it not count? Oh, it's because it's not another separate item. That makes sense. But I'll increase it anyway, because now, because of this, the projectiles, as is, have a chance to explode any projectile. So... Right, I didn't finish my thought from earlier. Like I said to the commenter, really glad to hear some confirmation that you guys are watching my videos to go to bed. I know I'm not a very loud reactor. I know I can be very vocal when I'm frustrated or annoyed with stuff. I know the GameSense recordings are... I really messed that up. I just went in a circle and just got stuck in there. Explosion damage, we're picking up consumable, max health, consumables have a 100% chance to explode for 10 damage when picked up. Items price. Huh. That is interesting. How do I get these? How do I get the difficulties? Hang on. What if I'm gonna turn off endless. I'll keep it the same, so like the... Where is the glutton? This one. Glutton and the javelin. But like, is there like a max? That has return damage. I kind of wish it had like collision damage. Like I could just walk into people while it's pointing out. That'd be really helpful. Holy, that's a lot of luck. It's a lot of luck for a whole lot of crappy upgrades. Maybe we go medieval with this guy? I mean, he seems to be pretty explosive heavy, but like, that's just for that one thing. So like, bug it, primitive, or medieval. Gets me armor, gets me dodge. You know, it's not a bad deal. I'd rather just lock this. I don't love precise. I will get it anyway. Just so it does, like it's there, it'll do stuff. I should try to ration out the consumable pickups. Propeller hat. No. Want to keep as much damage as we can. I don't love these. I'll just get dodge. It's because it's high ranking. Grab the other of those. I want to kind of avoid this, like, engineering. It's not bad. There's no benefit for me to getting a bunch of items. And I have no reason to reroll right now. Alien range, HP regen. Not a great idea. Well, it kind of sucks. Like, now that I know that this will like auto combine, I'm planning on like just overloading my pickups and then purchasing stuff as is. If I get more javelins, I'm just gonna sell the crossbows. Because precise is good, but at 2, I don't think precise gets me anything. I think it's only at actually it might be only like 2 up. Is when it gets me stuff. I'll look again to make sure. No. Damage. Yeah, I don't have anything increasing damage right now. Blade, melee, and lifesteal. I'll look into that. Medical, precise. Yeah. This is something else. This is a whole... Man, if it works. You know, each one of these increases my speed. Each one increases my armor. Each one gives me dodge chance, or I get dodge chance because I have so many in medieval. I think I just got the punching glove, which is really helpful for having a bunch of melees. No, I got the medical turret. Harvesting might be a good idea. Or lifesteal, in case I want to get more, if I want to get these. I need a lot of blade, but this will make up for the medieval, so I'll always have enough medieval. And then refreshing is not going to give me what I would like. The only thing I was kind of worried about is whether or not the sword would have enough range to keep up with the javelins. Not the javelins, the lances. I think I called them javelins earlier too. I meant lances. Attack speed. Another lance. Sure. I think I'll just save, because I can save the reroll, and I don't really care about this. And what I have is already pretty good. I forgot about the increase to explosive damage upon picking up the consumable itself. Kind of feels weird. The pickups kind of sound like water droplets. Now that I pointed it out, you probably can't not hear it. Whoa, that is a crazy lance. That's not bad, because I have a lot of speed. Kind of because of the javelins, which kind of make up, because this is +2, so like having the 6 of them is 12, but then having just 3 purples gives me 12. So it only starts making up for itself when I have 3 purples, because I have 2 blues on top of the... that all kind of makes up for itself. You can probably make up the dodge chance. Probably. Increased damage or 30 range. Probably damage. And there's a sword. Oh, Lord, that is a lot. I think I'll be able to afford this. I'll buy this. Right, I mentioned earlier, or I was going to continue talking about it. I am almost done watching House, or at least I think I am almost done watching everything that's on Amazon Prime, which is where I watch House. Attack speed. Combine sword. Maybe this isn't worth it. This is definitely worth it, but I don't know if the... No. Losing range is not worth it. I definitely want to get that though. Anyway, yeah, I also need to start increasing my speed because I just lost some. Well, I lost some, and I think I gained back most of it from upgrading the javelin. I'm doing math in my head instead of talking about what I was going to talk about, which is going to make me lose what I was talking about. Right, house. So, I'm almost done watching the series. I've been off and on watching it for the last few months, I think. And I've really enjoyed it. It's a really strange show to watch. Because, like, or at least it was strange for me because I've already seen so many clips of it. And, like, major plot points. Like, yeah, most of the time it's just jokes and stuff, but, like, major plot points from episodes. So it's like, at what point am I, like, rewatching stuff that I've already seen? You know what I mean? Damage. This is something else. This might be worth it. I don't get any regeneration anyway. Minusing 2 regeneration isn't gonna hinder me. Whew. Right, house. I mean, if you're a long-time viewer, you know I'm horrible at keeping track of what I am talking about at any time. If you're not a long-time viewer and you're a new viewer, how'd you find me? I'm interested to know. I mean, like, if you spent a long time on YouTube, like I have, you know, most of the time new viewers come from recommended videos. But what I'm interested in is, like, what got you to click on my video? And as a not long-time viewer, do you care about me talking about stuff like, that is so horrible. Care about me talking about, like, news stuff with the channel? Or, like, do you find it interesting at all? This might be a good call, actually, because I can mitigate the loss from this. This. Pickup range is really good. Worth losing dodge. 129. It's all melee. No. No. I mean, like, that's interesting, but that kind of sucks. I suck. Just increased my pickup range, and I cannot do anything to collect this stuff. And we are at the point now that my explosive from consumables does not do anything. I mean, it wasn't doing anything before, but now it's really not doing anything. These guys have too much health for me to do anything about it. But I just did 156 damage just then. Maybe. Yeah, that's definitely worth. I don't have any burn. This is definitely good. I have not gotten any upgrades to weapons in a while. I feel like I increased my attack speed and I'm not really seeing the benefits of it. That's because I also increased my range, and so it's targeting enemies that are further out, and then the cooldown isn't matching up with how close some of the enemies are comparatively. At least that's my guess. Lifesteal. No. Maybe. I tend to pick up a lot of stuff from tree boxes. Decreasing range is probably not a good idea. Well, no. Decreasing range by that much is definitely not a good idea. I know I just increased my lifesteal, but regeneration is a lot more beneficial overall. At least that's how it seems like to me. Just the next wave, though. So that can be handled, I think. Who's shooting all these? Those guys. Damn it. Thought I was moving at a harsh enough thing. Oh, I just saw it. For that quick second. I don't know where the... primitive blunt? Ooh, this'll be a doozy. Holy... That attack speed decrease. Lord help me. I think I might get the landmine. Like... I lose speed for having blunt. Nah. I am definitely getting these. And then I'm just gonna live with it. I couldn't really tell there if the landmine did damage to me. Lord help me. Oh, thank God. Okay, that'll just... I can just keep increasing that and we can fix this. That is definitely helpful. Primitive is probably a good call. Gets me more max HP. Doing my best to not increase blunt. It's also definitely something to look out for. Also, Jesus, what is the range? Like, he's aiming out like immediately when these guys spawn. I mean, if I don't get attack speed, I'll just keep increasing luck. Torch, more primitive. Decreasing damage would be a not very good idea. And then we're gonna stick with the base idea that I had earlier with the multiple weapons thing. Maybe we get the snake. Not bad. Maybe I should have bought the club first. Okay. Cacti, club, and spear. Yeah, and then I can sell the rock if I get something worth replacing. Just having plus 15 max HP this early on is pretty good. Kind of guarantees survival for the most part. Maybe I get like... Maybe I build out engineering. Yeah. No, I'll buy that next. Build out engineering. Because my attack speed's already pretty decreased. And I'm mitigating most of my problems with luck. So... Hey, another item. I'm just kind of looking around for if a tree spawns. There was another tree. Just recycle. Recycle. Luck. Permanent 1 elemental damage you have. Shoot. I mean, maybe. I just go like boom, boom. Then I have a -1 for these. I definitely want that. I can probably find ways to mitigate this. Like I'll probably get more pluses than minuses over time. Like I'll get +6s and then -2s, stuff like that. Might be able to make an overall positive. They just walked right over a landmine, did not care. Armor, no. Engineering. I don't want to take that, but it's already low enough as is. Definitely a bad idea. Range, because it's really high. Cacti club. So definitely buying that. Can I... So it won't auto merge if it's an item I don't already have. But to be honest, I just want to get rid of the rock and get this. Decreasing dodge. I want to wait on that. I'll buy these. Yeah. And then I'm not seeing... Ooh, I'm not really seeing what I'd like here. HP. Club. Silver bullet. Being able to kill bigger enemies faster is probably just more beneficial, just in general. I also don't know what counts as like an elite enemy. It's like if that counts as an elite enemy, will that die faster? Doesn't seem like it. I do like the green, or the enemies with like the green splotches on them count. I'm getting a lot of items out of the trees. There's one. Clover. 6% dodge. I mean, that fixed this. Let's go boom, boom. Decrease my harvesting for lifesteal. That'll fix this. Let's go back to 0 though. Doesn't really... I'm not going for lifesteal. Doesn't not benefit me. And then keeping heavy 5%. I keep primitive, I just lose element damage. I'll just lock it. Take the reroll. Definitely not worth it. You're my only ranged. Wait, no, what am I doing? I could cycle this, buy that. And now I have all melee. Yeah. So now I can just get this. Decreases my range, but that doesn't matter. And then next wave. My range damage, not my range. Now I just gotta increase my elemental for my engineering increase. I'm talking very far from my mic, I'm realizing. I don't know how long I've been doing that. I like to lean around in my chair. I use a recliner for my chair, so I tend to sit very far from like my monitors and stuff. Not like super far. I'm trying to think like how I would describe it. Definitely take that, definitely take that. Yeah. That was a really good run. Rather just keep upgrading luck. Elemental. It was elemental primitive. Like more torches. So I kind of like, it's helpful, but low-K wouldn't mind getting rid of these. But I also don't want to lose primitive because it's a lot of max HP, and I like heavy. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. Then I can reverse it by losing some luck. Minimum of 0.75. Anything below that? No, because of this. So it's kind of worth, like, right? Because these aren't going to go below that anyway. This might if I replace them with something else. There's probably a way there I could, like, finagle all of those items, but I'll stick with doing, or I probably would have gone for how I did it 9 times out of 10. So Jesus Christ. Yeah. Well, there's my fix. Okay, and then these, nothing's gone below 0.75. Horrible idea. 6 alien eyes around you every 3 seconds, dealing plus 50% of my max HP, or will deal 50% of my max HP. I think that's what that means. I mean, that's great. No. No. Maybe. Did I buy the snake? I did buy the snake. I'll buy this next. Because as of right now, because I have the snake, it'll make it so that if any of my other weapons get burning, aside from the torches, they'll spread. And the torches themselves will cause burning, which can then cause it to spread. So I ran through a lot of enemies just then. Seed tree. Ooh. Oh. Fixing lifesteal is not important. Engineering. Well, there's that. Increasing my ability to stand still is a good call. However, my attack speed's not very high. I'll lock it, do one knife. We're gonna go for it. What if I stand still? Stand like next to this. Four items. Crit chance. Sure. No. Sure. Sure. Attack speed. Yeah. Jeez. Maybe 100% slower. But that's still very strong. Did I buy that elemental speed thing? Or the no. That's not what it was. It's the like for however much speed increases your damage, but then decreases your damage. Yeah, I didn't buy that. So it's still not worth it. Dodge does not matter. Ooh. Pretty good idea, and I'll take this too. Not right now, but like, but later. I I want another one of these. The Cacti Club. That'll be helpful. Turret. Projectiles do a lot more damage than I was expecting. Almost walked into that. Might actually be worth it. That's a lot. Yes. No. All around nose. Again, I'm looking for something particular here. I need the Cacti Club. Or hell, I'll take another Cacti Club and I'll just get rid of this. And I can have 4 heavy, increases my damage by another 5%. Whoa, is that elites? The red? Is that like enraged? No. Sure. Now? Yeah. Earlier probably wouldn't have been a great idea. Engineering's at 26. Elemental. Attack speed. I think engineering. Fuel tank. think I'm good. Obviously, I gain less overall. That'll definitely kick my ass, but if I get lucky like this is lucky. Not lucky enough. The Chargers will eat, yep, like that. I said the Chargers will eat me alive. Damn, that was a really good run too. Whoa. Oh, Lord. Ethereal Flint. Holy Lord. I forgot what Ethereal does. Dodge and lose armor. I mean, I'm gonna keep losing HP. So getting dodge would probably be really helpful. And then engineering is gonna keep going up. All my damages are gonna keep going up. It's probably not the best idea to get this. But so I'll wait. I think this might be a good call. Because then I can get the elemental damage engineering increase thing. That'll bounce off of each other. Elemental damage. Primitive element. They'll give me elemental damage, and I don't have a primitive though. Increasing my max HP would probably be a good call. Is it though? Decreasing my melee, or decreasing my crits, or that, decreasing my HP would probably not be a good idea. However, increasing my damage. delay decreasing my range for as long as possible right now. Unarmed increases my dodge. And it gives me elemental. 6% right off the bat. Max HP. Crit chance. Getting all of these. Just kind of hold on to that for right now. Damn. That shouldn't have hit me. He already stopped moving by the time he got there. Sure. Dodge. Damage. I mean, that's ranged. I think I get rid of that. Buy this. Combine that, buy that. I keep element. I lose range. I lose my range damage. I keep my element, I keep my ethereal. And I can start getting unarmed. If I can find an ethereal elemental, that might be a thing. Or even ethereal unarmed might be a thing. I don't remember seeing it ever, but... It's a damn good thing we got that attack speed stuff really early on. Because there's a lot of times right there that I should have been getting hit. And luckily, because my range is so low, my It's targeting whatever I'm closest to, giving me the best opportunity possible to not get hit. Aside from when I do crap like that and walk into a projectile. And again, I'm talking very far away from my mic. Sorry. Decreasing my range again. Yeah, I think what matters more is, like, distance. I probably should have just taken whatever the hell one of those right here. I don't really remember. I try to get my range back. I mean, minus 16 wasn't that bad. Minus 17 isn't gonna be that bad. Like 7.5. Not really a good call. I think I combine these to get this. Gives me more dodge percent. I keep my element. I lose a little bit of primitive though. Again, primitive ethereal, primitive element, or not primitive element, primitive unarmed, no. Ethereal, unarmed, primitive, ethereal's kind of what I'm looking for right now. And this is just a terrible call. That will be fine. Just having that would be good. Dang. Okay, you cannot. Damn. Well, that was the Rogue-lite Power Hour for Brotato. Thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. And again, I mentioned it at the top of the video, or not really the top, but toward the beginning of the video. I'm really sorry about the abnormal upload schedule. But I do want to keep what I currently have in mind for my upload schedule, which is on weeks that I upload GameSense. Sorry, I hit my glasses when I was putting them down. But right, anytime I upload a GameSense, the week I upload a GameSense video, I will upload I'll upload Rogue-lite Power Hour double times, so Sunday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and then GameSense on Friday. And then the following week, I will upload Rogue-lite Power Hours daily, and I will upload a single-player video on the Friday. At least that's the plan. I'm hoping to stick with that. And then again, if you're from my brother's channel, I plan to resume the regular scheduled upload times next week. But this week, everything's going to be off by a day due to my own balancing of schedules is just not very good. So, yeah, I don't remember if I said it earlier, but thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want me to play next, and I will see you guys in the next one.